Hey everybody, it's me. I'm getting ready to go over to the antique mall where Brother Christopher and me, we have a case there where we put some of our items for sale. And yeah, it's so every so often you have to go over and try to like rearrange it and stimulate sales and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go check on all of it. And I might even put the case on sale. You can do that there. You can do it like for 20% or something for 2 weeks or something. So I think I'm going to do that. But I thought it would be fun if you all came along with me and helped me with my errand today. And I was looking through our stuff to find more items to put in after the sale, and it made me think about something. Like sometimes people get really. I'm sorry, someone just messaged me. Um, People get really upset, like if you are purging your items and things that you own and everything. And Brother Christopher and me live in a house that's 100 years old, and we just don't have the space to maintain like huge collections of things and that kind of thing. So periodically we purge things that we have stockpiled, and like everyone else, I think, because we don't want to be hoarders. It just drives me crazy. So I had an incident where someone got a little bit upset, I think, about it. They saw that I was selling something that they'd given me a while ago, and it didn't seem like a big deal to me. I don't know, but people get upset about that kind of thing. So, if that happens, I just wish that people would try to talk to you about stuff that they get upset about instead of just going wild and just reacting the way that they sometimes do. I mean, I do it too. Everybody does. But it just really, I think, would be better to stop and think about things and to uh, try to talk to the person, your friend or your loved one or whoever you're having the issue with. I just think it's more productive to just, instead of flying off the handle and reacting from a purely emotional space, I think it's good to reflect and think about things and talk to the person, right? If you want to maintain a friendship with them. And sometimes I think people use these kinds of things as an excuse to just break free for whatever reason, to fulfill their programming or whatever. I don't know. There was an incident a while ago. I'm not going to get into specifics with any of it or anything, but where someone was helping me with a creative endeavor, and I don't know, they just seemed to distance themselves from me. That's how it seemed to me, and I wanted to talk about it with them, so I brought it up, and they just went from 0 to 10. Like, the whole thing escalated so quickly. They said that I was acting possessed and stuff, which triggered me, but I do find it humorous. It's just, really? Oh my God. Um, so, yeah, so that ended that. And I just feel like that was a good example of a situation where I was just trying to talk about whatever the issue was. And like, why are you not talking to me? And it just, the way that they responded to me, it just escalated the situation. And it's just really unfortunate. And I don't know. So hopefully going forward, we can all handle things better. And yeah, so I hope you're all having a good day, and let's get going, and we'll get right into the thing. I'll show you the case when we get there. So I made it to the mall. This is the Ohio Valley Antique Mall at 7285 Dixie Highway in Fairfield, Ohio. And our booth is booth 150. And when we get in, I'll show you the booth. I'll do a little video tour of what we've got in there after I touch up the booth and make it look presentable. Stay tuned. It's actually case 150, not booth. I don't know what I was thinking. I got confused, I guess. Anyway, this is a tour of case 150 at the antique mall, where me and Brother Christopher put some of our collected items that we're selling, along with some of the things that we create. If you see anything that you're interested in, please contact me directly. Don't contact the mall for that, because they are very busy. They're wonderful, wonderful people, and I just don't believe that they wouldn't be able to like take an item out of the case and ship it to anyone or anything like that. They don't do that kind of thing. So if you see anything, just contact me directly and I'll see what I can do for you. And of course, if you're in the area in Fairfield, Ohio, I encourage you to check out our case, and not only our case, but the rest of the mall. It's a huge place with absolutely wonderful selections and offerings, and you can get lost there for hours. It's just wonderful. And I worked there very briefly as the pandemic was kind of winding down. And the people there are just so wonderful. They're just very kind and very knowledgeable and just wonderful people. I encourage you to support them. But yeah, stop by if you're in the area and check out our case. And we're always putting new things in there, things that we've collected over the years and things that we just don't have space for, really. And yeah, so, and we also put in some items that are relevant to the things that we create for our Etsy store, which is Gifts from the Glen. Be sure to check out our shop on Etsy, Gifts from the Glen. It's adjacent to everything that we do. And of course, check out our website, witchjoseph.com, where we have just more witchcraft-focused items and things. So these are some of the things that we've got in our case. And there's some really good bargains here too. Like we often don't overprice things. I know a lot of people do, but we try to make things reasonable for people, and we try to price things so that they'll sell instead of just trying to make huge profits off of things. So yeah, there's that. And we try to do that on all of our platforms, of course. I mean, sometimes things are just, the cost of goods, of course, can be so high that it produces a higher cost for people, but generally speaking, we try to be really reasonable. You have some of our bracelets, and these are some coasters that I created, which I think are really cute. We've got some vintage ashtrays and some pottery, and other collectible items. The shaker boxes are really cool. And this vintage ashtray that's coming up here, that is, I think, really a nice piece. That's really collectible. And our Lego figurines, those are Brother Christopher's that he put in there to sell. Some of the Harry Potter ones and the other ones, those are some older Playmobil. Then we have some of these toys too, these vintage toys. Some of these are really cool too. I think that the right person who collects will find these and just be amazed by them. And then we often put these ornaments too. We have a huge amount of ornaments that we sell. These are two that I left in there, that bat and that mummy. And towards Samhain, we put in more Halloween ornaments and stuff that we have. We have some Wizard of Oz things, and that jar is collectible in itself. But I filled it with some extra beads and things for people. So I hope everyone's having a great day, and yeah, that's it. Stay tuned and I'll do more videos. Blessed be.